Hey guys, so it's about 8:15 and I'm headed to Chili's to pick up a to-go order. My husband made some baked pork chops, which I thought I had took out a chicken. Hold on. I took out chicken earlier this morning, but it didn't thaw out in time. I just thought that it did, and that's what I was smelling when I woke up, which I really only slept for like maybe 40 minutes after I took my meds. I don't know. I've just been in such a, it's like I'm in like a, I'm trying to do my mirror. And like, I'm just like in a depressed, like, I feel heavy and I feel overwhelmed, and it's just like, I'm like easily ticked off, and I don't really know like what is really going on. Like, it's like a struggle, you know. I've been in the house all day, so it's like 62 degrees. It's cold. Like, I didn't know it was cold outside because I hadn't been outside. So I'm just in like, you know, I'm hoping, like, I'm praying tomorrow I feel better. I just think it just sometimes when you have autoimmune disease, it gets to the point to where, you know, there will be good days, don't get me wrong, but there are more bad, quote, than good. And, you know, just about 98% of the time you're going to be tired, you're going to be in pain, you know. And like the fact that I'm having to rest up, you know, to be able to do a can shake tomorrow for the track club, you know, then, you know, I've got to probably come home and rest a little bit more to be able to drive the hour to my godmom's house, and then get there, get up at 6, then come back, rest some more just to be able to function for the 4 o'clock event. And that's like our life. Like, if we're gone all day somewhere, we're in so misery that it's ridiculous when it comes to the fatigue. And like, no sooner as your body stops, like if you just say, I'm just going to lay here for a few seconds, you're already asleep. And then you wake up 4 hours later. Like, it gets to be a lot. And it's like, you have to plan everything around your disease. And people, I'm not saying people don't get that, because I really don't have like a big circle in my immediate family. They know what's going on. But like, when I say certain stuff to like some of the track parents, like, they're like so shocked when I say that I'm in pain some days to the point of almost tears, because they have no idea, because you have to smile and act like nothing is wrong with you. So it's a lot. Or when they come up to you and say, oh my God, are you okay? Your face is like so red. And you're like, well, I'm not supposed to be in the sun, but I'm out here anyway, and I'm in a flare. You know, they don't get that this disease is attacking, it's like attacking your body. Like, my body doesn't even belong to me. It doesn't even recognize who I am. It's just going to war. Like, and you know, I got my little white flag raised, and it's not even, they were like, whatever, forget you and your white flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting frustrated. Like, my husband was, you know, kept sneezing, and, you know, I was like, take some allergy meds. I was like, you really need to go sleep in another room. But like, my ears are popping. But I've had my mask on pretty much the entire, you know, day, unless I'm eating or something. But I'm praying that he doesn't, have a cold or anything like that. But it's like, I can't take the chance. Just like getting a UTI. Like, I used to get them so frequent that it was ridiculous. But I'm thankful that once I did start my lupus treatments, that started going away. But then I get one, and it's like, I'm just getting over the flu, and I'm just getting over all this stuff. And it's like, every week, every month, it has been something. And it's just like, I just need a break. I can say that in 2016, when I was on the oxygen, and when I got off in the beginning of 2017, like, I had some really good months as far as like I was able to get up, I was going no matter what. Like, I was tired and I had pain, but like I was still like determined that I wasn't gonna just be depressed and not do anything because of this disease. And I was, doing like all this stuff. Like, I was like, wow, I feel so much better. I feel like a new person. And then it's like, you get sick, and a lot of it, I really blame my rheumatologist, because she would take me off of my CellSept every time I was on antibiotics. But the more I researched, and the more people in the autoimmune community, nobody else, their rheumatologist or doctor, never took them off of their CellSept. So my head, like, why are you taking me off my medication? So this go around, like when I got the flu and all of that stuff, I told my husband, I'm not stopping this medication, because online, if you look at it, it just says you may have to adjust your dose of your CellSept because of the antibiotic. But I think that's why I was able to go through the flu and it wasn't as bad, because I was determined. Like right now, I'm still taking my CellSept. Like, I'm not going to take it anymore, because clearly she does not know what the heck she's talking about. And that's what I'm saying. You got to take control and know what the heck is going on with your body and with the disease. And with me having 15 years in the medical field, I'm still every day learning something new. And, it gets to be a lot. So I understand. Comment below. Let me know what you do when you have days like this or weeks like this. I know, I pray. I've been trying to study, to get my mind off of things. And, I love helping people. And, my husband at the same time, he's like, you really shouldn't have, volunteered to do that. But I want to do what I love, because I like helping people. But in the long run, I pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. So I'm going to get me some Chili's. I got a flatbread margarita. I'll be back on my diet on Monday, because we should be doing some grocery shopping. I don't even know. We probably won't go grocery shopping until Monday, because our weekend is so slim packed. But my husband has been so tired. Like this morning when I looked, I was like, babe, like he was just dark under the eyes, but yet he has to get up. He has to get Easter's, get her up, get her in the tub, get her fed, all this stuff. He has meetings, gotta go to the bank. And I feel so bad, because I can't even like relieve him on a lot of days because of how I feel, and the grandson went back, and he was just like, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with what I already have to deal with on an everyday basis with Easter, with track, and then with you being sick. I can't take on any other responsibilities. And that really hurts me, because don't get me wrong, he's like great when it comes to me and my illness, very understanding, but I don't ever want to be a burden. So that makes me not feel so spiffy. And I look back at what my mom dealt with when she was sick, when they said she had fibromyalgia, and they kept misdiagnosing her with all this stuff. But I know without a doubt that she had lupus. And it just really bothers me that, you know, I don't know, it's just I'm flashbacking to a lot of stuff. Like, my dad worked super hard, but now, you know, I see like what my husband, like, it's a stressful thing for a spouse to have to take on. And yeah, you take your vows for better or for worse, for sickness, you know, and health, richer for poorer. Like, I'm not saying that you're taking it, but no one's really like thinking like, yeah, the rich for poor may happen, but like the sickness, you know, they don't really think like that their mate probably is gonna be ill. Just being real, you know. Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, and I'm in such a better place mentally than I was last night when you saw that video. Headed to a fundraiser can shake for track. It was about 10:30 or so. So I'm going to relieve the hubby so he can get back to actually do track practice. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done. I finished the stuff for my godmom, except for I gotta go pick up one more vase. And I did a poll on Instagram on like what vases look the best, but then once I showed her pictures, she liked all of them. So I finished those this morning. And only ones that I have left to do are ones that just have the stones and the flower that are going to be for the water and the floating candle thing. So when I leave here, I have to go to Dollar Tree, as well as probably to Walmart to pick up some stuff. Hey guys, so I've been back home for a minute. It's about 5 o'clock, and I have to pack to go to my godmom's. She just texted me not too long ago. She's in Alabama. Well, she lives in Alabama, but she's where I used to live at. And I just told her to take her time because I have not packed, so hence why I'm in the closet. I have no clue what I'm going to wear, because our church, wear what you want, no problems. Our church is like a Pentecostal church, and my dad was a Pentecostal preacher, don't get me wrong, but we didn't wear pants to church, but he did not care if we wore pants anywhere else. And, you know, when he passed away, I was grown, so I just chose the churches that I'm going to are going to be the one that it doesn't matter what you have on. So, I'm trying to see. I've got dresses that I've never literally worn ever. I just have to try them on because, like, I brought them and they've just been sitting here because the church we go to is not a churchy, like, it's not a dressy church at all. Like, the pastor comes in jeans. Like, there's nobody ever dresses up. I have not packed the first item. So when I got home, I cleaned up the kitchen. I'm tired. I think I want to take a nap, but I wasn't like super drained from the can shake because it was really cool outside and stuff. So I think that really helped me having to be out there. That it wasn't a big luggage or anything. I always normally have all this stuff because you just never know in life. But I'm not taking all that stuff this time around. Well, before she was 2 hours away and she moved, so now she's just an hour away. But let me try on some of these clothes and I will be back later when I get in the car. That's better. Excuse all this stuff right there. But So this dress I got from Burlington's. It has the arms like that. Sorry. And on this side, there's like a little slit. So in the back, it has, you know, the sheer that covers back here. I like it because it covers my stomach. But it has like the lace and stuff under here. So I asked my husband, he was like, are you sure your arms are not going to be out enough for them? And I was like, you know what? I don't care. He's like, well, if you don't care, you should just not wear a dress. And he was like, I think it's too short. So it's like right at my knee, lengthwise. So let me show you the next option. All right, this is the other one. The lighting is not good, but it's blue. It's like a, like a royal blue. And it has like the little rhinestone right there. I'll probably wear this. I don't like my arms. Jesus, since I gained all this weight, my arms are freaking. So I did make chicken, but that's in the oven. What is about this one? Why you laugh? You like this one?
What's your next one?
You don't like this one?
I'm just asking what's the
What, you don't like this one?
Sweetie, I'm just asking what the next choice is. What's the next choice?
Do you like it?
I like the other one too, but what's the next choice?
My funeral dress, that blue with the little.
You just want to call me. I'm gonna say, listen. I've been delivered from all this. What I look like on the outside for y'all because
For this the religion. Doggone it. I like this
now
one.
they gonna be seductive.
It got a cover.
I saw that. I'm just saying that ain't really look.
I told the vlog as I was in the closet, I was like, I had brought these dresses like what, 2 years ago?
It wasn't for her church.
It wasn't for her church. It wasn't for her church. And I never wore them because our current church, they don't believe in all that. You come in jeans, come as you are, is how our church is. You see them, y'all, right? So I'm not lying. Like, because I have been to her church where they have wrapped me at the knee as soon as I got there with a sheet on. How I'm supposed to get the spirit of Jesus with y'all trying to wrap a sheet around me?
They figure you need it instead of being a hoochie. Hoochies can't get it.
How am I, if my stuff is right above my knee,
Dressing hoochie.
that is not hoochie.
That's hoochie.
So I'm supposed to be like, what? Dressing like, I ain't even gonna say the religion, all the way to, like, no, not gonna happen.
Man, you feel comfortable in that right there? And don't think your God won't ask you to wrap up a little bit.
I need a turtleneck. That's what the rule
I
is.
have no idea what the rule is.
You like it, Issa?
Yeah.
You grew up in that.
Me, what?
No, my dad was not like this, and our church was not like this. My mom maybe wore dresses all the time, but that was her choice because that was how she was raised. But it was never because, no. Easter's birthday is tomorrow, guys. She will be 24. You know your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah.
So Easter likes it. My husband is laughing at me because he's like, I like the other dress, but it's, I don't know, guys.
You gonna be in church when you ain't going to church, right?
No, it's at a
You gonna be okay. You can't wear pants there. It ain't at the church.
so I can wear my jumpsuit.
Whatever you gonna be comfortable with.
Alright guys, so it's 7:15 and I'm finally leaving the house. I just put her address in the GPS and it's actually an hour and 10 minutes away. I'm like, Lord, I hate the smell of smoke. It really bothers me. I'm trying to like close events. Like, I don't want to smell like smoke. But it's like all smoky in here, like the whole street. So I guess because everyone's like, well, it's a nice day and we're gonna rake some leaves and burn them. There's so many people that's, dang it, people don't pay attention. Sorry. Almost got rammed off the road. Whatever, idiot, you should have got out of the freaking way. Know your roads. It says yield. You're supposed to yield, not me. So, when I say what is going on tonight, like nobody wants to let you over. I mean, people just driving the way they want to drive. I gotta get over. I can't do nothing else about it. So get over it. Jeez. This is I'm not like dealing with this at this time of night. And it's nothing but like construction on this road. And this is the only way to get to where she lives. These people are stressing me out and just the drive part. And I hadn't even left Florida yet. Happy Sunday. So I'm being quiet because my godmom's little niece is here. So I'm getting up to get dressed to go to the banquet hall. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm tired. So we're gonna knock this out and I'll bring you guys along for the process. I don't have my tripod, so I apologize. But I'll do images of before and after of how things look. Hey guys, I apologize for not filming while we were setting up this morning, but things were like chaotic and I was tired and trying to figure out how to get out of here. I'm running behind because okay, like this is what happened. We went to Party City and got some things, but Dollar Tree had tablecloths, of course, for $1 versus Party City that had them for like $1.69. And I could have sworn we got round tablecloths when we were at Dollar Tree, but we had rectangle. So then we had to get somebody to go to Walmart because everything's closed at 6 o'clock in the morning. And so we finally got that situated. Then the vase situation, I don't know. Then balloons, like, it was just, when I say we should have got balloons last night, we didn't, or she didn't. And so we get to Dollar Tree, went and had breakfast just to be at Dollar Tree when they open at 10 o'clock. Because my godmom's church starts at 11. We get there, you know, all the staff is just standing outside. And we're like, hello, it's 10:01. And the girl was like, I apologize. One of our managers quit, so we were waiting on the manager with the key. And we're like, really? So probably about 10:30, I decided, and I kept calling back, and they were finally answering the phone. And so I got the Dollar Tree. Well, when I called them, they were like, we don't, because we needed purple and gold balloons. So they didn't have a purple. They had gold and they had white. So that changed a whole lot of things of what we were like what, I shouldn't say what my godmom envisioned. It's hot. It was freezing earlier this morning. It was 41 degrees when we got up at 6 o'clock. Now it's 76 degrees. And my husband called me in the middle of trying to rush to get dressed to tell me to cancel practice because the school has the gate locked. And we've dealt with this before, and the guy doesn't answer the phone or let us know anything, and we have a contract, and so we are like livid, like we're through. So I'm gonna help serve because I'm mean. So apparently they had an issue where last year it was about 100 people, and people that, you know, I guess because this is such a very little town that people hear that, hey, this church is having a banquet, and you know, they just show up. And then they demand that they want 2 chicken legs or 3 chicken legs and some ham. As y'all know how black folks do. I'm just being real when it comes to like church events. So when she told me this, she was like, I'm going to just put, you know, to-go boxes out. I was like, that is tacky. Like, you're spending all this time to, you know, get this stuff looking decent. I was like, no. And then that's why her reasoning. I was like, no, we're going to solve the problem. We're getting table numbers, which I got. And I said, you call the table numbers up, you know, table 1 and 2. And that way the kitchen staff is not bogged down, or the catering staff, which I'm gonna be part of serving, because other people said that they can't. They're trying to be nice to people. Well, I ain't trying to be nice because I don't know none of them. So she's like, the thing, they get 1 chicken leg and 1 piece of ham, and I'm just gonna be flat out because I don't feel good, and because I can be mean or just direct, however you want to put it. If you got a problem with 1 chicken leg and 1 piece of ham, you're gonna be vegetarian today. You feel me? Vegetarian. So I'm just gonna be like praying, Lord, I don't want to be mean to nobody. This is a special event. I don't want to have to be mean. I just don't want to. So yeah. So I'm gonna be the meat server. So I decided to wear my lace dress, the first option that I showed you, because I guess their rules are not as strict as they used to be. Your girl is dog tired, because literally I have been up and on my feet since 6 o'clock, other than that nap, and my feet are swollen. It is 9 o'clock and we just got done. They're still there. I'm done. Like, I'm going home, because they were like, oh, they thought I was gonna stay the night. No, because I'm not gonna help clean up. No, I'm going to my house, to my bed. So I'm about to take this 1 and 10-minute drive back to Florida. But I just wanted to come and close out. It started at 4. Well, it was scheduled to start at 4, but it didn't start till 4:30 or a little after. So yeah, see how long that is. So praying for safety and traveling mercy, and your girl is trying to make it back to Florida ASAP. So I just wanted to close the video out and tell you guys, make sure you have a wonderful and a blessed day. A CT scan, a MRI, and a pain doctor appointment all next week, so, or this week. So I will bring you guys along as always. So be blessed.